In More Than Tune, she hopes to continue to bring the world.
I wake up with new dreams every day. I'm always dreaming. I'm always doing, and I hope to do that till the day I die, which I hope is a long time from now.
Well, it was a dream come true to sit down with Dolly Parton, and she is just as smart as you think and super kind. Loved every minute of it. You can watch our person-to-person interview with the legendary Dolly Parton on the CBS News app. And we've also put out an extended clip of our interview with Democratic Senator Joe Manchin on the CBS News YouTube channel. That's tonight's CBS Evening News. It was a good show. Lots of information. I'm Nora O'Donnell. Good night.
Nats Outdoor Sports 50th anniversary, 20% off store-wide.
Good evening, and thanks for joining us tonight for News 40 at 6. I'm Morgan Hoover.
And I'm Chris Allen. Welcome into a Wednesday evening.
There we go.
I said Thursday at 5 o'clock.
We're just wishing.
I'm just trying to get the weekend in here, you know. But the big concern right now is the lack of rain, and we've got all these burn bans going on now. You're going to talk about the newest one in Warren County, but it is a bad idea to burn anywhere. And now that the new burn ban has gone into effect for Warren County and for other counties, we've just got to be careful. You cannot burn anything outdoors until we get some good rainfall. And by good rainfall, I mean at least an inch or more. And I do see that on the horizon. I'm going to talk more about that and the chance of rain not only then, but also the beginning of next week, coming up in just a few minutes. Morgan?
All right, Chris, like you said, those dry conditions, they are leading to more burn bans across our area. Warren County Judge Executive Doug Gorman issues a no outside burn order today. This is a county-wide, and it is effective immediately. You'll remember last week when a field in Smiths Grove caught fire. You're seeing footage of the fire right now. When we have these dry conditions, burning of any kind of materials outside can really pose a danger. County officials say the ban will be lifted after we experience sufficient rainfall. We'll continue to keep you updated on that. 2 Metcalfe County school employees are recovering after their home is destroyed by a fire last night. Dawn and Tony Williams are members of the transportation department in the Metcalfe County school system. Dawn is a bus driver. Tony is a bus monitor. Superintendent Josh Hurt confirming today their home on John Gilpin Road was destroyed. Both of them made it out safely, but they were taken to the hospital to be treated for smoke inhalation. Some of their pets did not survive. Hurt is sending a message to the community as they rally around the Williamses.
We just appreciate the community's love and support, and we know that everyone will be overly giving, and we appreciate all the thoughts and prayers and all the people that are trying to make sure that they have what they need as winter is coming upon us and also as the holiday seasons approach.
If you'd like to help Dawn and Tony get back on their feet, you can reach out to the Metcalfe County Schools Family Resource Center. That number is on your screen. It is 270-432-3593. Well, the city of Bowling Green will see an occupational tax increase. This starts January 1st. The new rate will see no more than around a $3 difference between withholdings and the previous rate to this new one. The previous rate was 1.85%, while this new rate sees a 0.15% increase. The city has not named a specific area that these additional funds will go to yet.
We don't have it earmarked for any one special thing. It's going to be pretty much distributed across the board in the general fund to help just cover basic services of the city. We have a growing population. We think we could hit 90,000 people by 2030.
Around 49 cents of every dollar will go towards public safety, with the rest going to public works, parks and rec, general government funding, and neighborhood and community services. One local church gathers every week to prepare a home-cooked meal for those who may not have the resources to do so. News 40's Corinna Shadowan brings us more.
Welcome to our Thanksgiving dinner.
Christ Episcopal Church in downtown Bowling Green serves free meals every week for anyone that may need it. For over 3 years, church volunteers prepare, cook, and bag meals for the hungry in our community.
Each week, it's around 70 to 80. And today, we've already served over 100. And maybe because it's Thanksgiving, or maybe just the word is out that we serve anyone. No questions, just we're glad to be God's servant.
This week, a hot Thanksgiving meal with all the fixings and a slice of pie is on the menu. The number of people served varies from week to week, but some never miss the chance to eat a home-cooked meal.
The quality of everything considered is just tremendous, and they really are engaging in benefiting the poor people. I'm not able to afford the meals myself, and I wouldn't have the pots and pans to prepare it all the time, and to get a nice Thanksgiving dinner is such a joyous treat. It really is.
Kevin is one of the many people the church sees nearly every week. The food is good, and the fellowship and assistance keeps visitors coming back.
We have come to know them. We have come to know a little bit about their lives, not necessarily because we don't ask questions, whatever they want to tell us. And so they have become a part of our greater community. And that's exactly why we keep doing it.
This greater community includes those reaching out to volunteer, those making monetary or food donations, and those taking advantage of a free meal.
We're really thankful that everybody's able to participate. It's not just for the poor and needy. If you wanted something to eat on a Wednesdays, this is about the best place in Bowling Green to get it.
Free meals are available for pickup every Wednesday morning at 11 a.m. at Christ Episcopal Church. Look out for the people lined up outside the door, and you'll know exactly where to go.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
In Bowling Green, because local matters, Corinna Shadowan, WNKY News 40.
Thank you, Corinna. Well, of course, we all need to blow off some steam sometimes. Visits with friends always helps, especially our seniors in our community. News 40 reporter Michael Ridgway joins us in the studio tonight with a scoop on some of our local senior centers in South Central Kentucky.
The idea of a senior center might sound iffy for some, but I visited one today, and it's no different than just hanging out with your friends in a parking lot. Not to mention you can grab some free food while you're there. Take a look.
For community action for our centers, we try to do a couple of different things. Meals are highly important for seniors, but we also do activities at each center.
This is just one of the many that the Brad office helps to run. But these senior centers across the southern Kentucky area are there to provide connections and entertainment for older folk. Socialization is so important for anyone.
I think that's become even more important since COVID. They were so sheltered during those years. I think it's been hard for some of them to come back out. But when they get to come and congregate with other people their age, they get to talk about things that they understand that maybe their grandkids do not understand.
The senior centers not only provide lunch every day, they also deliver for those 60 and older who might not be able to get out on their own. But it's more than just food.
It's also seeing someone every day. That might be the only person that they see in a day's time. So it's just really nice to have someone come in and give them that.
You might be uncomfortable with the idea at first, but
I think that everybody should just give it a try, give it an opportunity. And I think it'd be helpful, and everybody has something to bring to the table. Even if you don't want to come and participate in an activity, maybe, someone has an idea for an activity that they would like to see.
And as holiday season comes through, maybe it could be a new change of pace.
And I think sometimes in the wintertime months and then the holidays, it does get a lot of them down. And, the more people you have just ask you, how are you? It makes it a whole lot different.
There's a lot that the Brad and Community Action offer, from senior centers, to transportation. If you have any questions, I would encourage you to call Community Action's main office at 270-782-3162. Morgan, back to you.
All right, Michael, staying in Morgantown, it's beginning to feel a lot like Christmas. The annual holiday hoopla kicks off this weekend downtown. Morgantown's Mayor Billy Phelps says they expect to set an attendance record this year with between 3,000 and 5,000 people at the event. City Hall staff say they will hand out hot chocolate and popcorn. Over 60 vendors will help you shop for the season, while a snow machine will work its magic to create a winter wonderland. And Bowling Green today received quite the large Christmas gift this morning. News 40 reporter Carlisle Coppins has more.
The most wonderful time of the year is almost here. The delivery of the 35-foot tall pine oak tree has arrived in downtown Bowling Green at the Sky Pack, and now it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
It's an exciting time. The tree symbolizes Christmas season, and it's just the beginning of a really great time for family, great music. It's one of the best times of the year.
Creating that Christmas feeling also takes the help of the community, not only providing the tree, but lighting up the city.
Sky Pack has brought special things to Bowling Green, and we wanted to be a part of it, and we're grateful that they allowed us to do that. We have worked with Sky Pack on this project, and it's our way of saying Merry Christmas to the community and giving our support.
Along with the support of the community, one artist takes the rubble from the December tornadoes and reshapes the destruction into a star to sit on top of the tree, something people can experience for years to come.
It just showed how something so just catastrophic and devastating can still have such a beautiful thing come out of it, like all of the people that came and helped. They can look at this as a symbol of the whole community coming together, and they can all enjoy it while the whole community is coming together watching the star be lit up.
The rising of the tree is bringing the holiday joy back to Bowling Green like never before.
We hope that they'll continue to bring families down to, celebrate the beginning of the holiday season, and the star is the icing on the cake.
In Bowling Green, because local matters, Carlisle Coppins, WNKY News 40.
40 at 6. The holidays can be a challenging time for people who have to manage their diabetes and still enjoy all the food and sweets that we all love. A local dietitian shares some tips in just a bit, but first, Weather Chief Chris Allen is back after the break with a full look at our forecast. That's next.
WNKY News 40. Broadcasting live from the German American Bank studio in downtown Bowling Green.
The Haven at Massey Springs is a special place. Alzheimer's and dementia residents need a special kind of care. So at the Haven, we take care of your loved one just like family. Our memory care program stimulates minds in a therapeutic environment and caters a plan of care as unique as your loved one.
Here at Massey Springs, family takes care of family, and it shows. Schedule your tour with us today.
At Horizon Pace, I have one doctor, not 4 or 5. And if I need to talk to that doctor and he's not with another patient, he'll come and talk to me. Everything's going real good. I come off of about 19 pills down to 7 now, and I love it. I wouldn't do without it right now.
Horizon Pace is the face of your healthcare. Contact us for more information.
Recovery is courage. In a culture where there's a stigma around recovery, I've learned to have the courage to tell my story to inspire courage in others. I know one of the hardest things to do is to have the courage to start recovery. I've gotten to live the life of my dreams simply by having the courage to say, it is time for a change in my life. Find the courage to live a healthier you by visiting landmarkrecovery.com or call 1-866-LANDMARK today.
It's the annual enrollment period for Medicare Advantage plans, and you have a choice, which is why Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield is here to help you get all the benefits you qualify for. Give us a call today at 800-613-0787 for a plan review with a licensed agent. We'll help you make the most of your budget. Ask about our $0 monthly premium plans that include dental, vision, and hearing, along with transportation, a gym membership, and $0 copays for prescriptions. We also have plans to help you pay for groceries, over-the-counter health items, and utilities like cell phone, all on a single prepaid MasterCard. Call Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield at 800-613-0787 for your Medicare Advantage plan review. Find a plan with all the benefits you're eligible for. We're here to help, so you never go it alone. That's our anthem.
I'm
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, weeknights on CBS.
We're back with Weather Chief Chris Allen. Chris, of course, you hate to ask for it, but we need the rain.
We do need the rain. This is, we're getting into just a crazy period here of the lack of rain. Right. And it's been prolonged for such a period of time, a long time, long, that it's really starting to be a concern, as you said, about the burn bans.
Right.
And all of that. But we're going to get some rain on a couple of occasions. The first occasion will start tomorrow night around this time or after, and then into Friday. And then we've got another round that's going to come toward the beginning of the week. Now, radar is trying to show some activity just down to the south, but that is not actually reaching the ground. If it is, it's just sprinkles. We're noticing an increasing clouds out ahead of this first system, which is coming in for Friday especially. But we've got to wait a little bit longer before we can put a dent in that deficit. As you see, the year-to-date deficit of 5.88 as of today. That is almost 6 inches below where we should be for rainfall at this time of year. 72 was our official high today, and I think we could get a couple of degrees warmer than that for the day tomorrow, the last dry day that we're going to see for part of the weekend at least. 58 right now with the winds calm. And the humidity and dew points are starting to come up a little bit. Earlier at 5, they were in the 20s, but still low enough, and that's a concern because of all the dry fuels, all the, the weeds, the grass, the woods, the leaves, all of that around just blown by the wind. And if somebody throws out a match, throws out a cigarette butt or something, starts a small fire, it can end up being a big brush fire. Therefore, the burn ban now in effect for Warren County and many other counties until we can get some beneficial rain in here. So the setup is one that we're getting southerly winds. We've got a weak frontal boundary to the north, high pressure to the east. All of this rain that's been in the Gulf of Mexico is still there, but it's just waiting for the next trigger. Now tomorrow, that trigger will be not only Gulf of Mexico moisture headed north, but this cold front that will be moving in by Thursday night into Friday. It's going to tap into that available moisture and eventually put us right where we need to be to get some beneficial rain. So we'll start seeing good rainfall amounts as we get into early Friday morning and off and on during the day on Friday. Perhaps even a rumble of thunder. We could be picking up on some half-inch amounts or more. In fact, on Friday, we're looking at a full 100% chance of rain. It has been a long time since we've seen that. But as far as how much that totals out to, maybe a half inch to 3/4 of an inch. Some of you may get a little more than that, but we're not done with the rain on Friday. There's more coming toward the beginning of next week. Partly cloudy tonight and mild. We'll go with 45 for an overnight low. And then the 7-day forecast showing those couple of options of rain here. We get the first one coming in on Friday, and then we get a break Saturday, Sunday, turning cooler with highs in the 50s. Then we get the more consistent showers and thunderstorms Monday, Tuesday, and into early Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving. It is after this that the temperatures will get even colder, but the rain will be gone. So I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. Not yet. All right, here's what's coming up tonight on CBS Morning.
Home is more than a house. Wherever you are in your journey of homeownership, German American Bank is here to support you. Our team of dedicated mortgage loan professionals can help you with lending solutions featuring low or no down payment, assistance for closing costs and improvement projects, or even loans specifically for first-time home buyers. We're here to tell you, homeownership is achievable. German American Bank, member FDIC.
Just rockin' and rollin', baby.
Cut back tomorrow.
We got you all fixed up. Got it all fixed up for you, ma'am. Let there be light, ma'am.
Looks like she finally called JB.
The UPS store on Scottsville Road is your one-stop for personal and professional services. We offer printing, shipping and packing, notary, mailboxes, and much more. Locally owned and operated. The UPS store on Scottsville Road.
It's time for Nat's annual Christmas Bikes for Kids.
And you can help by donating a new or gently used bike.
At Nat's Outdoor Sports. The bike shop at Nat's Outdoor Sports will make any needed repairs.
And the Bowling Green JCs will distribute bikes to underprivileged children throughout our community.
Nat's will be accepting new and used bikes until December 5th. Nat's Bikes for Kids, sponsored by WNKY News 40.
I'll hit Woohoo 107.
And these great sponsors.
Join the WNKY News 40 weather team. Visit WNKY.com to become a weather watcher. At Chandler Park Dental Care,
we want you to leave us feeling cared for,
confident in your smile,
and in better health than when you arrived.
Call today to schedule an appointment and experience the comprehensive and trusted care you deserve.
Mornings. Cough? Congestion?
I'm feeling better. All in one and done with new Mucinex Kickstart.
Headache?
Better now.
New Mucinex Kickstart gives all-in-one and done relief with a morning jolt of instant cooling sensation. It's comeback season.
I'm attorney Deborah Brose. I am committed to my clients across South Central Kentucky. But don't just take it from me. If you have any trouble receiving Social Security benefits, call our office today for a free consultation.
The holidays can be a challenging time for people who have to manage their diabetes and still enjoy all the food and sweets that we love. News 40 reporter Tucker Covey spoke with a local dietitian to learn more about managing diabetes during the holidays.
Both type 1 and type 2 diabetes leave many people worried during the holiday. With a great deal of sugar in many of the foods we eat, it can be difficult to find a balance, but not impossible.
Some other things you can do are make sure that you get your protein in first and your fiber. So really make sure you get a healthy, if it's Thanksgiving and you're having turkey, a healthy portion of turkey, get some high fiber vegetables in, and then have that higher sugar food. That's going to slow the absorption so that you have a slower rise in your blood sugar.
For those who have relatives who might be eating at their home, there are a multitude of sources for diabetes-friendly recipes that will also be healthy for the whole family.
The American Diabetes Association has great resources, American Heart Association, and then also eatingwell.com. Those are all three great resources that have recipes that'll be good for people with diabetes.
Along with managing sugar and caloric intake, Widener has another tip that may surprise you.
Prioritizing sleep and stress management during the holidays are really important, and two things that most people don't prioritize. When we don't get enough sleep, it actually decreases our insulin sensitivity, making it harder to maintain our blood sugar. So it's really important to still get a good night's sleep.
In Bowling Green, because local matters, Tucker Covey, WNKY News 40.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Summer skies, they warm up everything. Then fall comes around, and you know it's getting near. Christmas is my favorite time.
Experience so much Christmas the way Santa does.
If you've been injured, Morgan & Morgan can make getting a case started a breeze. It's easy. Just dial pound law or go to forthepeople.com to get started.
Turn it off.
We keep this love in a photograph. We make these memories for ourselves, where our eyes are never closing, our hearts are never broken, and time's forever frozen still. So you can keep me inside the pocket of your ripped.
If you have a family gathering coming up but want everybody to get to sit at the adults table, Ford's can help. We have a huge selection of dining rooms in stock and ready for immediate delivery. Multiple finishes and styles available now at Ford's Furniture in Bowling Green.
WNKY News 40 wants to make your holidays extra special. We're sending 2 lucky winners to experience the magic of Christmas at Gaylord Opryland. This early Christmas gift includes a 2-night stay at Gaylord Opryland, admission to Ice featuring the Polar Express, and admission to tubing. Our winners will be announced on the Black Friday edition of News 40 Sunrise. Get ready to enjoy Christmas at Gaylord Opryland. Enter to win now at WNKY.com/contests.
Numbers move you, but some can stop you in your tracks, like the tens of thousands of people who were diagnosed with certain HPV-related cancers. For most people, HPV clears on its own, but for those who don't clear the virus, it can cause certain cancers. Gardasil 9 is a vaccine given to adults through age 45 that can help protect against certain diseases caused by HPV, including cervical, vaginal, vulvar, anal, and certain head and neck cancers, such as throat and back of mouth cancers and genital warts. Gardasil 9 doesn't protect everyone and does not treat cancer or HPV infection. Your doctor may recommend screening for certain HPV-related cancers. Women still need routine cervical cancer screenings. You shouldn't get Gardasil 9 if you've had an allergic reaction to the vaccine, its ingredients, or are allergic to yeast. Tell your doctor if you have a weakened immune system, are pregnant, or plan to be. The most common side effects include injection site reactions, headache, fever, nausea, dizziness, tiredness, diarrhea, abdominal pain, and sore throat. Fainting can also happen. Help protect what counts. Talk to your doctor or pharmacist about Gardasil 9.
Welcome into sports. WNKY women's basketball is on the road tonight, taking on the Vanderbilt Commodores. Tonight is the battle of the unbeatens. The Lady Tops are currently 3-0 to start off the year for the first time since the 2014-15 season. WNKY is coming off a scrappy win over Coronel earlier this week. On the flip side, though, the undefeated Commodores escaped with a win over Fairfield most recently. Patrick Carey has more from Nashville tonight at 10, but head coach Greg Collins is proud of how his team has battled to start the season.
We're putting a lot of effort on the defensive end, and we're disruptive, and that's kind of the goal. There's still areas, obviously, that we've got to continue to work at, but I like how hard they're playing. We play hard, and so when you play hard, you can make mistakes and still recover from them. Right now, they're learning, playing hard, and the wins aren't always pretty, but we can learn from them.
Meanwhile, WNKY men's basketball earned their first road win of the year. This was Steve Lutz's first win away from Diddle Arena as the Toppers head coach. With 5 players scoring double digits, the team is still looking to figure out its identity. Lutz knows the teams need to get this done sooner rather than later.
With one another, and when it's their time to step up, they've done well, and that's the mark of a good team. And I've talked about it over and over with this group. We've got so many new faces. We've got to become a good basketball team. That's a good basketball team. A lot of returners, and they know how to play with one another. And we've got to get to that point here quickly.
Also happening last night, the Kentucky Wildcats fell to the #1 ranked Kansas Jayhawks in Chicago. The Cats were led by returner Antonio Reeves, who scored 24 points with 8 rebounds. Coach Cal feels his team is set for success this year despite receiving their first L in the standings.
None of us are happy that we lost the game, and I'm not happy. I got work to do to help them finish games off, figure out who needs to be in at the end of those games. But to come in this environment with this, everything that goes with this, the bells and whistles, and they perform like they did, they couldn't ask for much more.
Ball is getting back to their winning ways, or at least looking to, on the gridiron after losing 3 of their last 4 games. WNKY's last home win was on September 28th when they topped MTSU 31-10. To get back in the win column at home, offensive coordinator Drew Hollingshead says the team must win every play.
I tell our guys all the time, a game is won play after play, right? You're not going to win the game on the 3rd play of the game. You're going to win the game consistently, doing your job, paying attention to the details, every man going 11 for 11, doing their job to make the play successful. So it's a 1-0 mentality every single day, every single play, and then you stack enough of those plays over the course of a game, you end up on the right side of them a lot of the time.
And former Hot Rod won a Cy Young today. Blake Snell, he played for the Hot Rods for a couple of years, his second Cy Young.
Oh, exciting stuff. How
cool
about
stuff.
that?
Yeah, that is great stuff. And, to see the Cats go down yesterday was hard to swallow.
Yes.
Kansas Jayhawks.
Yes.
Okay. Just saying. All right, here's a look at the 7-day forecast. We're going to see 74 tomorrow. It's going to be one more warm and toasty day. And then, starting tomorrow night and all day Friday, rain moves in. Then we get colder. I think the rain will be out of here, Maxwell, by Friday night.
Yay.
So I'm just telling you.
I saw that 100%. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, I know. I could tell you were worried. Saturday looks good for Westerns football at 53. So there we go.
All right, Chris, thank you so much. Thank you at home. We will see you back here tonight at 10.
Welcome to Family Feud, everybody. I'm your man, Steve Harvey. Well, we got a good one for you today, returning for their second day. From Buffalo, New York, it's the champs. It's the Langdon family. And from Little Lamb, Texas, it's the Powell family.